There's a debater general in Norton, Massachusetts, serving Bristol County, southeast of Massachusetts, and around the world. Good morning, everybody. It's time now for the morning news of the stories of Friday, August 7th, 2026. Good morning, y'all. This lovely Friday morning, August 7th, 2026. It's 7:55 a.m. and it's 77 degrees and overcast and clear skies. That's step to 78 here on headlines. Teen gunman dead after killing students and teachers in Thailand's worst school shooting in years. Trump dragons birthright citizenship and Iran aims to ban U.S. from the Strait of Hormuz. As it's said that the Hormuz deal won't fully reopen Strait. McCaskey to oppose Todd Blanche's nomination narrowed his path to confirmation. NOAA releases update 2026 Atlantic Hurricane Outlook as limited super LED hope. The name's the limited. Tide muzzle. The U.S. was gaining ground in AI, but the U.S. still has a major. OpenAI's new smart speaker will reportedly be sold between $300 and $400. FCC votes to lift broadcast ownership cap. Rail passengers in England were facing a second day of delays and cancellations the day after a 90-second power outage at a signaling control center. American evacuation from Antarctica in rare winter rescue mission. Israel charges West Bank settler manslaughter of Palestinian man. K-pop girl group Blackpink will celebrate its 10th anniversary of its debut with a small scale meet at the Cute for Fans in Seoul and its resources said Friday. 6 South Korean activists who visited the Ukraine mid-May will discuss the reputation of North Korean prisoners of war. POWs have been put by police on charges of violating passport laws. A New Mexico state court ordered made a debate nearly $600 million to implement changes to protect children and including improved age verification. Felonies in New York City over 2025. Harlem Legionnaires' disease outbreak. Judge says this is a full case against what would be a David Earn. Taunton celebrates historic softball championship streak with a visit to Mayor Shadow O'Connell at Taunton City Hall. Buck the Bear is accused of assault and battery. And all $65 million Paragon redevelopment takes shape on Fantastic Avenue. Daily stocks now down 464.02 at 53,885.10. S&P 500 359 at 77.09.86 and Nasdaq down 15.09 at 26.348.35. Sports time. The Boston Red Sox beat the Chicago Red Sox in a thriller at Fenway Park last night, 12-11. LA Angels 4, Baltimore Orioles 1, Cincinnati Reds 6, Athletics 5, Mets 13, Cleveland Guardians 6, Milwaukee Brewers 5, Pittsburgh Pirates 2, Chicago Cubs 3, Toronto Blue Jays 2, Detroit Tigers 11, Seattle Mariners 7, Philly 7, Washington Nationals 3, Atlanta Braves 11, Miami Marlins 3, the Minnesota Twins 4, Cassie Morris 3, Center Padres 5, Arizona Diamondbacks 1. WNBA action is Las Vegas Aces 86, Indiana Fever 84, Los Angeles Sparks 89, Minnesota Lynx 82, and Portland Fire 97, Toronto 83. Commodity Tectonic Senators goes deal. 2 feds escorted from C. Said Aces win it. Fever. Lions make Gibbs highest paid running back in NFL history. Quarterback Beck debut good first episode as a counter beat the Arizona Cardinals. Said the offense game kept Ohio 33-30 on a Hayes King extends a winning path for touchdown as time expires. McVay says Donald Luke got set to the workout. Graves buys with 3 lift aces after clock's miscues. Tonight, the Red Sox hosting Athletics at 7:10 p.m. at Fenway Park. Peter Chodu's time is 7:59. Time now for Trevor Watch. Beep! MBTA Red Eye delays about 50 minutes to disable the train at Charles FGH Transbase standby station. Fox Line train 1708 5 minutes 78 from Fox Coast operate 5 minutes passing between Morton South and substation. Fishman Line train 405 6 a.m. from Morton off stations operate 5 minutes passing between Shirley Washington. Framingham Line train 1511 6:13 from substations operate 5 minutes passing between Boston and Framingham and Framingham Line train 1516 721 from Framingham operate 5 minutes passing between Framingham and substation. Stoke Line train 917 705 from substations operate 5 to 10 minutes passing between Route 13 and Stoke. 95 Sabinoles are rated. Protect that Providence 146 Sabinoles are Route 95. Providence area 195 Westport Seagull Washington Bridge 195 East Sabinoles are Washington Bridge get an accident 185 Westport Sport Route 44 East Providence so quick delays. 95 Sabinoles for Route 4 East Greenwich and Route 138 Westport so the Jeep side stretch. One bridge of Stafford side, Liverpool 25 eastbound also Route 6 and Bourne, Route 3 Sabinoles are Sackmore Bridge and Route 6 eastbound also around. South Dennis area. 24 the north side also after Hill Boulevard in Avon 95 the north side Little Bit and the Canton Stretch Southern Expressway backed up on the board the Braintree Split and Southern Expressway Sabinoles and South Boston Milton and Southern Expressway so between Quincy down to Dorchester. Pike Westbound also between Lower down and South Boston some so Caldwell 93 Sabinoles down to Boston. 93 Sabinoles and Somerville down to Boston. Route 138 Sabinoles and Linfield went down to Burlington and Route 138 is back between Burlington and Wakefield. 39395 London 128 New Hampshire border. Pike eastbound also on Western area 29 eastbound 146 at Route 9 of Worcester. Route 291 westbound also for Route 91 Harvard Connecticut area 84 eastbound also 91 Harvard area and 91 Norman also around Cromwell stretch around Route 9. 84 westbound side also Denver stretch and Burr Parkway Soil and New Canyon stretch and 95 Sabinoles 15 Bridgeport down in Fairfield. And 95 Sabinoles on Norwalk down to Stamford. And 95 Nominals on Stamford Stretch. Peter Chodu's side, 8:02. Time now for weather on this Friday morning. It's going to be a sultry and steamy day in Tampa. It's going to be a hot one in Tampa. As slapping on the sunscreen and no little bit of change off of it. The rain's very warm in the weekend. The level of heat does drop off in the current spot that does not extend the heat advisory beyond Friday. As that advisory level heat continues. Today, with high humidity, lingering about the weekend, it's a real shot. That's from chance to remain the front part Saturday, which where we're returning on Sunday. Unsettled weather return next week as well. Continued high humidity at advisory level heat. Continues today with high humidity lingering about the weekend. Expected temperatures for tonight remain elevated right about 74 for our low as super time also remain elevated around 72. Layer of fog has a development along the south coast. Cape Town. Connecticut River Valley similar to the yesterday. We'll take a bit of sun power to spread off the give it that tropical air mass. We have been sent it over to us. The temperatures are expected to surge again today, top down to the upper 80s to low 90 with 25 millbar temperatures about 25 Celsius this afternoon with the prolonged southerly flow. 2 puts will be on the rise again today as well. Right around 73, 74 degrees, leading it feels like temperatures to serve into the upper 90s at near whatever the top says. Also expected little door relief tonight as temperatures will once again raise the low 70s, dew points not much lower. Saturday, Sunday to be like less, slightly cooler, less, with temperatures around 2 to 4 degrees less than that. Unfortunately, the humidity will hang around at the throughout the weekend, lately it feels like temperatures are rated at least in the low 90s. Heat advisory remains in effect about the least as safety does. Little shower thunderstorm chance will remain a threat throughout Saturday with dry weather returns to Sunday. Unsettled weather may return early next week as well continue activity while low level warm layer will likely keep more storms from fire during the day. Guidance has suggested a possible line of thunderstorms movement about the western interior portion of southern New England later this evening. Tonight, normally at the edge our New England networks 03Z, but is significantly reduced chance of the severe storms as far as east as Hartford, Connecticut, River Valley competitors. 0Z, but has chances of very far storm remaining in Northern New Jersey, New York City Metro, but can will on weather 2 possibly severe storms in western Connecticut, Massachusetts today. Saturday looks like to be the best chance of catch storms across southern New England with the weather same setup as today. Has chance of the school once again to be in the late evening post listed out with more guidance, honing in on the more Ross Line Fishing Factor, New York City Metro Road, some of the western portion of Connecticut. Any thunderstorm that do pop up today, Saturday had the potential to produce frequent light and gusty winds and trend to the upwards. Pats will likely be near 2 inches off of the front of the weekend. Model center is also indicated to the mid level. Stream flow could be every week, just so moving storms even traded. Given the amount of rain, some of the Wiggins has seen over the last week or two at any hand mid downpours could lead to localized flooding. That's a little river may return early next week as well as get high humidity. Expect a few more short waves to move out to the upper level of flow as a trailing cold front as early next week, bringing an additional chance of the south to send to New England on Monday night and Tuesday. FERPA could bring a small amount of relief from the heat for the start of the export week. Dr. 2 Saturday high 70s, 60s, and the 70s, but humidity levels likely will be remain elevated by midweek. Forecast. Oh, we got a heat advisory until 8 p.m. Heat exposed up to 100 degrees in portions of Northern Connecticut, exceptionally east to the northeast and southeast and western Massachusetts and northern and southern Ireland until 8 p.m. this evening. Hot temperatures and high humidity may cause heat illness to occur and drink plenty of fluids. Stay in the air conditioned room, stay on beside to check every relative, neighbors, and young children. But should never be left unattended. Regularly consider circumstances and take extra precautions if you work or spend time outside when possible. We schedule strenuous activities to early morning or evening. Know the signs and symptoms of a heat exhaustion, heat stroke. We're like-minded, loose lip, fit, and clothing when possible to reduce risk of during the outdoor work. The occupational safety and health administration recommend attention. Frequent rest breaks in shaded or air conditioned environments and when the heat to be moved to cool shade location. Heat stroke emergency call 911. Today's going to call for sunny hot about 90 degrees. Heat is about high 99 degrees. Common given westbound 6 mile in the afternoon for tank. Park that's got 73 degrees. Lights southwest for Sunday. It's light just to shower and a thunderstorm. Before 9 a.m., then a slight showers of storms after 4 p.m. Most of the Saskatchewan 88, low 72 degrees. Heat index has 97 degrees. It's up about 3 to 8 bar at particular amount. 25% chance of shower on Saturday. Sunday will be sunny nights. About 8 down to 67 degrees. Western about 5 to 9 bars far from Monday. Saskatchewan 87 to 71 degrees. Common given suffers around 5 to 8 bar in the afternoon. Tuesday, check the showers after 2 p.m. Most of the Saskatchewan 87 to 68 degrees. West wind, increase of 5 to 9 miles an hour, and in the morning, just patient 30%. And for Wednesday, check the shot, practice Saskatchewan 84 low 68 degrees, and common given westbound 6 miles per hour. Afternoon, just patient 30%, and Thursday, check the shot, most of Saskatchewan 82 degrees, common given southwest wind 5 to 7 miles per hour. And afternoon, just patient 30%. Right now, it's 79 degrees of fresh skies, and that's going to be it for our morning report on this Friday, August 7th, 2026. At PUJ, we can say you have a good morning, goodbye, day. Stay safe, be my BLPB, well, have a good day. Good morning.